Hey YouTube, it's Mario94 coming at you with another deck profile of my Hunder deck. Really love the deck ever since Thunder Seahorse came out and stuff like that, and how their combos work out and stuff like that. X was all over the board. So, this deck will start getting way better and a lot more hype once they get their this big, really nice level 4 light XYZ monster called Photons. Paper blade or something weird, stuff like that. And what's cool about it is that it's a level 4 light XYZ monster. It needs two level 4 light monsters, which works out because this is a light deck. And its effect says it has 2,000 attack, I think 1,900 in defense. And its effect says that you can attach both XYZ materials to target one monster outside your opponent's side of the field and have its attack become zero. So then you can go over and attack and basically hit them for 2,000. And the bonus, what's the plus about this, is that if this card is destroyed by monster, by battle, or by card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card, which is really nice. Okay, and this can really help out this deck. And right now, it's pretty good. I always play this on DN and stuff like that, trying to see if I can figure out like more strategies I should do to it right now. I don't have all the cards. I'm just missing Seahorses right now because people at my locals do not have it, or they had it before and already decided to trade it off. And so I'm also be looking for them, and I'll be setting up a trade binder for that. So let's go for the deck. 3 Hunters, just basically the setup and stuff like that for the deck. I have 3 Thunders. Some people might go for 2. You don't really need 3, but I like to have 3 because usually I would like to use them and just grab cards that I probably would need from the graveyard. 3 Hunters, really nice. Part of the main Hunter side. 2 Violent Prismas. Violent Prisms. They're also Thunders and level 4 light monsters. And what's good about it is as a tuner. And what makes the effect really broken is that once you use it in Synchro Summon, when he's sent to your graveyard, you have the ability to use his effect, and then you can pay 500 life points, and then equip him to a Synchro monster or any kind of monster on the field, and then he gets 1,000. So I like to put him on a Thought Roller Dragon because you can negate spells and traps, and plus every time you attack, you'll go over way more than it would usually, and also you'll gain life points from it too. So it also helps a lot. 2 Thunder Kings, the stop your opponent from drawing and special power. 3 Thunder Seahorses, as you can tell I'm proxying them. Running 3 because usually whenever I draw a Thunder Seahorse, depending on my hand and strategy, I would usually use the Thunder Seahorse to grab the other 2 and then go from there. Then I would like to defend myself as much as possible. 1 Honest, because it's a light-based deck, it really helps out with those low attack ones, especially when they're face down. I usually go for like a Sunder or Thunder King and stuff like that, and I try to go over it. Usually would use an Honest. I have a Morphin Jar for the draw power. Sometimes it can be slow when you don't get other cards you need, and so Morphin Jar helps a lot. But then I might switch it out for something else because it also helps my opponent a lot from drawing as well. I have 2 Forbidden Lances, really helps out with its effect of negating, make sure your monsters don't get touched by spells and traps, and also your opponent loses 800 attack for their monsters, which helps a lot too as well. Pot of Avarice, because you use the monsters really a lot. Pot of Duality, I have 1 just right now, because I don't think you need 2. It just uses once in a while. But you can run 2. What's good about it is you can use Thunder Seahorse and also Pot of Duality at the same turn, and also it gives you a plus. 3 Recycling Batteries, because all the light monsters you have, you can basically add any of them except for Thunder King from the grave to your hand. So basically, it's your salvage of the deck, and can really help out and stuff like that. 1 Mind Control, because of the level 4s, and I can usually use that a lot against my opponent. 1 Monster Reborn, use that to spam on the monster's effect. 1 Book of Moon, Smashing Ground, 1 Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and 2 MSTs. I go through the spells, and then the traps. 1 Solemn Judgment, the Solemn Brigade, 2 Solemn Warnings, Mirror Force, and 2 Compulsives. I'm starting to get like compulsed now, like more often now. So most of my decks are gonna start running two, like unlike before. I used to run like one because people would synchro summon it, but now people are starting XYZ like crazy, and so that'd be really good, really good card to get rid of them as fast as possible. Okay, now let's go to the extra deck. I like Mindstroke because he's a Book of Moon. Fall Island to Sigma is my main card of getting rid of certain monsters on the field, and plus, like depending on the archetype, it usually helps out of like being your own catastrope of going against them. One Gemini Pearl, I like him because instead of using Utopia like all the time, some people can mind control your Utopia and then use Utopia Ray over it, so you won't get it back. So Gemini Pearl, I usually would go for depending on the situation. Just because he has 100 attack and plus you can't get rid of him. One Gachi Gachi Dragon, Gachi Gochi Dragon, because he has a really nice effect. Two Utopias. I do have a Utopia Ray upstairs in my trade binder. I need to put this in this deck. One Photon Populata, get rid of take down some defense monsters. One Thunder Shark Dragon, Spark Dragon. Really nice card. It's basically your Black Rose. Two Shockmasters. With the Shockmasters, when it comes to like the how many times you normal summon a lot, and since they're level 4s, a lot of them are level 4s. Actually, I think the whole deck is level 4s. And then, like, you can just keep using him and just get stopping your opponent from doing certain things. And then also, when you have your recycling batteries, you just keep going, just like that. So, one Thought Roller, like I said, really like his effect. One Colossal Fighter for those warrior for your decks. One Scrap Dragon, you always gotta need him to blow some cards up. One Stardust Dragon, and one Avenged Knight Pearl. I'm teching this card. I like it a lot because it's one of those light monsters you can use, and its effect says you can turn a monster's card to defense, and then you can also do piercing. So with that, when you do synchro summon and you attach him with Violent Prism, he's at 3600, and then he can tack over and then also do piercing as well, depending on the monster's defense, which can help out a lot too. And so whenever there's like an extra push I need to go for game, he's a good card to use. So other than that, that's my deck profile. I'll be sending out some deck. I'll be sending out my my trade binder sometime, and I hope you guys would like it and offer me some trades. I'll also be looking for some cards and I'll put my list on there as well. Other than that, I need to get more back into putting more more videos on YouTube because I haven't been doing that lately. Other than that, I was sending more decks up and stuff like that. And also, I'll be taking apart some of the decks I've posted in the past and put them in the trade binders as well, so you can have a chance to get those from me as well. But thanks for watching, and please comment on what you guys think. Thank you.